Welcome back, everybody. Today I want to go back in and talk about the wings here for us after the recent updates. And I'm kind of happy with GT Arcade and the route they took for their changing or adding to the wings. The basic wings are still extremely hard to obtain, and in fact they added a 7th level wing, which is even more extremely impossible to acquire without dropping thousands of dollars. But I digress, okay? As you can see here, I am wearing 5th generation Wings of Havoc. So it gives me a little option to change up my appearance without having to spend a lot. So if you're wondering what are Wings of Havoc, right, and you haven't really dipped too far into it, if I go into my wings section now here for me, it's still going to look pretty much the same. Right, you have your wings that you have, it has your number here, you have your souls, pretty much exactly the same. Crafting looks relatively the same except for the 7th generation added here for us, and then of course the morph is the new thing here for us. So they added a plethora of different wings here for us that are augmented to have different appearances. They all do a little bit of different, things here for us. Some are stronger than others. As you can see, as you get into some of the ones towards the end, you have Lucky Hit that actually increases, Lucky Resist, Lucky Hit again, and Lethal Resist. So different attributes based on the wings themselves. But overall, pretty much just another boost and augmentation for you to have a little bit of a different appearance and stand out amongst other players. With that being said, the first couple they make pretty obtainable here for you, and as any other pieces you might imagine, if I hop into here to my storage for you, you will see that they have these pieces that you can craft and then augment the wing sections here for you, as I have 48 of the Soul Flame wings and 9 of the Wings of Havoc that I'm wearing, so on and so forth all the way down. And you use those pieces to not only unlock them, but also continue to upgrade them. So if I were to click on the, let's just say one I don't have, and I had 100 puzzle pieces of it, I could go ahead and activate that set. Under the augment section, let me go back for a second because I want to talk about the group very quickly because it is kind of easily overmissed. Or just missed, not overmissed. That sounds silly. Anyways, so with that being said, if you notice here, it will highlight the ones that you do have, or at least bring them to full color and show them green. But if you get these certain groupings of wings and level them up to the threshold, you get these extra bonuses. So if you do acquire or have acquired these wings, make sure you pay attention that you level them up at least equally enough to get them to these thresholds to give you the extra bonus perks, okay? But then moving on to the augmentation. This is the same kind of concept here for you as any others, just like your sprites would be. You use the same puzzle pieces you were to activate the wings to go ahead and level their star level up. Star level doesn't change their appearance, but the appearance of these wings or any of these set of these wings changes with the actual level of wings you have. For instance, if I was wearing level 3 wings, my Wings of Havoc would not look like they do here. They would look slightly different. I remember when I had level 4 wings, they didn't have as much of this metal filigree border with the dragons on them. Still really cool though. Still a full-size wing, so it didn't look like you're wearing, little fairy wings like some of the lower level ones are. But at the same time, getting back into the actual facts of the matter here, they're relatively acquirable as far as the amount to upgrade. As you can see, I'm going to 4 stars and it's only 40 pieces here for you. But these feathers are going to be your biggest struggle to acquire. You can buy them in the Fallen Shrine event, as I'm sure you've seen through the merchants. And a lot of events have them. So I'm in Disc Frisbee last couple days, and I'm sure they'll be popping up everywhere. So if you don't have them yet, and I'm sure you do or will shortly, but as you can see, they're in the Fallen Shrine, the Treasure Hunt shop, and events. Okay, you'll come across them all over the place. Just throw them in your storage for when you need them, but are definitely very important. But it is overall cool. I mean, I'm glad they came out with something different that's a little bit easier to change up than it would be to just struggle for 6 months and then finally get the next level wings, and it changes a little bit. Sometimes I go through and I don't want any augmentation on. I just want my actual wings. So I'll go back, get off the mount, get away from my my overlord here for me, and I like the actual look of the level 5 wings, right? Before, when this game was new, this was the cream of the crop, right? This is what you strive to achieve. And then I finally got them, so sometimes I like to wear them just regularly as they are, right? But then there's some days I like to go in and even change it up. You can kind of consider yourself like a sleeper and wear some basic morphs and kind of really put on a costume that doesn't, that hides your level of your actual armor, and kind of walk around like, you're just, you're pretty weak. And then if somebody tries to fight you, well, they have a bad day. So kind of cool, something cool, new and play around with. But overall, I just want to get up in and talk to everybody a little bit about it. As always, I appreciate everybody for tuning in. If you want to support the channel, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And if there's any topic you want me to cover, any questions you have, please comment below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.